Hello friends, Marcy here. I'm excited to come and share something with you that I've been anticipating receiving. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited since I ordered it. So I'm going to quickly take it out of the box and experience this with you. In a previous video that I made, I shared that I had a mishap fracturing my left foot and left hand. So I've had kind of a quiet, calm and still episode, just dealing with rebalancing my body and learning how to move about. So anyway, I am so excited. I'm gonna try this with you. Please forgive me if things are a little slower than normal, but nonetheless, they'll be just as enjoyable for me and hopefully for you as well. So this is from evangelical.com, and I like the way they packaged everything in the bubble wrap envelope. And let's see, I'll take this away. And then it is a Cambridge Concord reference edition in the King James Version. Marbled mahogany, calfskin leather, edge lined. Okay, and so this box is, it is the clamshell version. I'm trying to open it on the side like I did before. And here is a business card from evangelicalbible.com. Evangelical, they have promoted on here their Schuyler Bibles, which I think are excellent premium Bibles. I do not own one. I would like to try one. I just don't know which one I would like yet. So I'm still investigating that, checking out my resources. So again, this is a very nice clamshell box showing the title. It is a red letter edition. I do love red letter, and it's marbled mahogany calfskin leather edge line. So I'll be able to show that to you in just a moment. So on the back, here's an example of the text, the clarity of the text and the text size. And then here is the ISBN number. So let me tuck this aside. And so this wonderful, let me do it this way. This wonderful packaging helps keep the cover secure in the box during transition, and it also helps keep the pages compact or compacted in the packaging. So I guess, oh, see there, I just let it loose and it wasn't no longer compacted. So here we go. On the front cover, we see the Holy Bible in stamped gold foil. On the spine, we have Holy Bible, King James Version, red letter edition, and this is the Cambridge symbol. And it does have the raised hub spines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then we have stitched perimeter and also a tooled line that, let's see, the stitch perimeter goes around to the back. I'm actually taking advantage of the sunlight from my window here. But the tooled line doesn't. It's only on the back. It doesn't, the tooled line does not go on the spine. So that's nice. Stitch lining around. Look at this beautiful grain. This is marbled mahogany calf, and I love the texture of the grain. I like catching the light so you can see all the texture there. It's natural leather. Let me do that again on the front for your enjoyment. I'm enjoying it. I love soft leather, and I love the texture and the grain. I love the color. So everything about it is wonderful and beautiful. Okay, opening it, it does, okay, Cambridge Bibles. So I'm reading from them, where they tell you about their warranty. and their contact information. So this is Edgeline Bibles. So this tells you a little more about the Edgeline Bibles, and they are handmade. So they would cost a little more because there's a little more involved in creating them. But this is a when it says calfskin leather, the calfskin is not necessarily the liner here. They're talking about the outside liner. So one more thing I need to mention about that in just a moment. I'm going to show you these sewn corners, the way they gather them. And edge liner is here. If you can see, there's a tab cut in the middle. When they insert the text block, they cut a line down here and they make tabs. So they can glue the tab inside this liner, and that helps the Bible when you train it to open, that this will pull on the weight of the text block and keep your Bible flat open. So this is a brand new Bible, and I'm in Numbers here, but let me flip to a Genesis page and show you. Oh, actually, here we go. Holy Bible. I'm going to press down here on the first, the presentation pages. These are cardstock, blank cardstock, a presentation page, family record. Okay, and the Holy Bible. Ooh, this paper is so smooth, it feels divine. I love that. So this is bold figure cross-reference. I'll show you that in a moment, and pronunciation marks for the King James Version. And this, let me get this hand. This to show you. The information here. So it says the typeset is 8.8/9 point font, which is about 8.5. Paper is from France, and it was printed in the Netherlands by Royal Youngblood. So this is the contents of the Bible. You have the epistle dedicatory. I'll show you that. The translators to the reader, names and order of all the books of the Old and New Testament, and then following you have a glossary. There's some awesome reference in here. Again, this is the Concord Reference Bible. So here's our pronunciation marks. And this is letter to the reader about the King James translation. And if you read this, which is quite lengthy, quite extensive in the King James, oh, sorry, that didn't start there. Epistle to the dedicatory here. And then the translators to the reader. This explains the history and intention and the usage of the translation, and it helps you better understand their intent and their process and the result in translating the King James Version. Again, it's a lengthy read, but very, very much worth the effort to understand a little bit more about the King James translation, some of the history and reasons for their phrasing. So here we go, and we are on to the book of Genesis. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you look here, you have the art gilt with a red undertone, and then it has gold on the side. I forgot to show you that. I'll show you that in a moment because I have to show you the yap, the awesome, awesome yap. So when it said bold references, if the reference is on this column, because it is double column, you have 14. Well, your bold reference will be here in the center. 14 references would be on this side, this column, and then references for 1, 2, the verses on this side would be here. So it helps you distinguish in the center column which verse that they're referring to. It does have the Pilcrow for paragraph reference, and it is verse by verse. So I don't want to spend time on each of the pages or each of the books, but I do want you to see how clear this text is to read. and it is line matched, so that if you are reading your text, you don't have the ghosting from a line between your lines here coming from the other side. Your lines will match up with the lines on the back, so that any ghosting would be sentences that would happen to be longer here. And let me show you some of the poetry books so you can get a glimpse of that. Let's see. Oh, I'm catching a ribbon. So here's some Psalms. I'm going to, there we go. I was trying to turn pages longer than the ribbon. So here's one of our ribbons. It's nice. That's a nice long length, long enough to, if you needed to turn your page, you could go to the corner and use it as a page turner. So I'm going to leave that one out. And let me catch, oh, red letter. I do love the red letter edition. And let me show you the gorgeous red here. Okay, and I'm going to catch this next ribbon. There we go, so I don't pull between to pull that out. So the ribbons are two colors, a gold and a brown. Am I in frame here? And I'm going to flip to your reference because I know you want to see. Oh, that was quick. I know you want to see that. So we have a double column concordance. Let me show you the title page to the concordance. And it's verse by verse, or actually it's not a paragraph form where it's actually kind of easier to find the references for your bold text words. And you have your like alphabetical guide words at the top to get you to the correct section, page, or near there. Then we have the Bible dictionary, and this is paragraph form. This is not the verse by verse. So on your Bible dictionary, you can see the bold numbers inside for the reference for you to find. Did I get close enough? Okay. And let's see. Okay, this is still within the Bible dictionary because we're only in letter C, and then we're in chronological tables. That's nice to have that table right there. We're still within the Bible dictionary. Okay, and we move on. We're still within the Bible dictionary. What table is this? Let me back up. So here we go. Harmony of the Gospels. Okay, so part 1, nativity in early years. Part 2, the ministry. Part 3, the Passion. Okay. And our Bible dictionary continues till we have a list of Cambridge Bible maps. So there are 15 maps, and here's the titles. They also have, I can see, okay, these are your coordinates for finding your map, and they are color-coded. So black means there are settlements, towns, or cities. Red is political. Green is physical land. Blue is physical water. Purple is travel roads. Orange is Jerusalem. So if you have a, oh, pardon me, I bumped the tripod. If you have a colored heading, then that'll help you track what you're looking for on the map. And it tells you which map to look on as well. So this would, if you're looking for Basra, you would look on map 3, and then you have your coordinates. Okay. And if you're looking for Bitter Lake, you would look on map 3, and your coordinates are A4. So that kind of helps out. It tells you which map to refer to, and your maps are numbered here. This map paper is not a cardstock. It's kind of like, it's not as smooth or slick as this Bible paper. It has a grip to it, but it's not as thick as cardstock, so it Doesn't make your Bible bulk up too much. The color is excellent and I think very clear. I think the details are very clear here. So this is a pleasantly constructed Bible. I'm very pleased with this. So anxious to, again, your ISBN number. Oh, and you can see the threads here. This is Smithsonian Bible, and here again is the tab that's glued under this page. So now it's time to close her up and let you see the beautiful, oh, you know what? I missed a ribbon. Oh my heavens. Goodness, there was a ribbon toward the front that I totally missed. Let me go back and catch that. It was tucked into Judges and I totally passed that. So there are 3 ribbons of 3 different colors. Looks like a brown, a bronze, and a gold. Those are pretty. So apologies for that. I want to close this up and show you the beautiful gold gilt. Of course, you saw the red art gilding underneath and the gold gilding here. And what is special about this Bible, one of the reasons I wanted it, let me pick this up and show you in the light. One of the reasons that I wanted this Bible specifically, I think it is a limited edition, is this full yap. So this tooled area, it actually shows you the size of the text block where the pages end. That's the actual size of the Bible if it didn't have the full yap or the extension of leather over. But it's kind of hard to show you here. The full yap would close in almost like a zippered Bible. It would touch and meet. And so when you're carrying it, if this is something you choose to carry out and you're holding it, your extra yap, which is kind of hard to demonstrate here, your extra yap would fold in and help protect the gold gilt on the side of your pages. And so that is amazing. And let me show you the top. I may not be fully doing this with my fingers, but it seems to nearly touch on the top, just nearly. And then on the bottom, what do we have? Yeah, just nearly. And then, so you can also train, when you have a Bible with a full yap, you can train it so that the yap will lay around your text block and fold down. So just take some rubbing, and even you could even wrap it when you're not in use. You could wrap it. I don't know that this would be a tight enough wrap the way it was wrapped when it was packaged, but you could wrap it with a cloth and train your yap to hug around the pages if you wish. Anyway, I thank you for your precious minutes that you've chosen to spend with me today. I do wish you a blessed day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.